What is up, YouTube? Steven here. I'm going to be bringing you an NU replay today, as opposed to my normal OU content. NU Alpha came out the other day, and I want to try it out, and it's really fun. This team I built, it's sticky web hyper offense, basically. Shuckle is there for the hazards, and then I just threw on a bunch of powerful Pokemon, Life Orb, Frogadier, Scarf Magneton, Banded Sock, and Swords Dance Doublade, as well as Swords Dance Shiftry. Shiftry is gross and broken in this tier, but, well, it doesn't really matter. So to start the game, I lead with Señor Shuckie, aka my Shuckle, and I figured my best play would be to get up rocks. I wanted to limit his Archeops switch-ins, as he goes into Seismitoad and I get up my Sticky Web. Now at this point I lose nothing by going for knockoff over and over again, and he looks like he's just going to continue to go for Toxic. So as he Toxics again, I just Encore him into that, and I figured my best switch in would be Doublade, as I could set up if he stayed in with Toxic, but he does make the good play and doubles into Liepard, and foul plays as I kill him with Sacred Sword, which is fine by me. I didn't want him paralyzing any of my Pokemon since I am a Sticky Web team. And he comes in and revenges me with Shiftry and reveals that he has Life Orb. So now I can pretty much freely go into Sock, and I am Choice Banded, and I predict the switch, so I go for the knockoff, and that's a clean 2-hit KO. Yeah, you're not safe. My name is Sock. he can't switch in. So now he goes into Archeops, and I figured this was as good a time as any just to sack my Shuckle as he goes for Acrobatics. And I do have this Scarf Magneton, and my safest play in my opinion was just going straight for Flash Cannon as he goes into his Seismitoad, and that does absolutely nothing. But that does give me a pretty much free switch into my Shiftry, and he can't really touch me with his dual stab, so I feel free to just set up a Swords Dance. And nothing is going to take this knockoff. That Vileplume, it just died. It was there 1 second and is not anymore, as he now goes into his own Shiftry, and I figure my safest play since I'm faster is just to go straight for the Sucker Punch. And he switches into Seismitoad, but now I get a free Seed Bomb and just get to kill whatever I want, as he goes back into his own Shiftry and sacks that. And that ends up being a double down, and I figured, and at this point, let me try to explain why I brought in Sock here. I figured if he brought in his Archeops, it looked, I wasn't really sure what his item was. He might be itemless since he carries Acrobatics. So he would have been able to outspeed my Frogadier if he had gone into Archeops. And he also would have been able to play Mind Games with my Magneton. I do have Hidden Power Grass, but I would have had to predict the 50-50 correctly. So I didn't want to bring in Frogadier or Magneton. I figured if I went into Sock, worst case, he can just kill me with his Archeops, and that puts me in the exact same situation with Magneton that I would have been in originally had I just gone into it in the first place. So I go into Sock as he actually goes into Seismitoad, which basically guarantees me the game. I can just close combat him, and I have no reason to do anything other than spam close combat as he comes in and cleans me up with Acrobatics. But like I said, I do have this Scarf Magneton, so I can revenge him with Thunderbolt, and that is the game. That got me up to a 1382 rating, so I am now in the top 50 of NU, which is pretty cool. It's a fun tier. You should try it out, and if you do, try out Shuckle. And thank you for watching. If you leave a like or a comment, that would be great, and see you next time.